Well, now to the Bayfront, where the Youth Sailing World Championships are winding down. The closing ceremonies are set for tomorrow evening.
That went so fast.
It did,
Our
yeah.
Michelle Pedraza caught up with some local volunteers who have been donating their time to make this event a success. Michelle.
The planning committee for the Youth World Sailing Competitions and Yacht Club started organizing the whole event back in February, and today each volunteer I spoke to say they are honored to be helping. From the water to cleaning up, volunteers have been making the Youth World Sailing Competition a success, including a meal bottom.
With breakfast service, with the coffee station, and help with the composting because this is a green event. And then throughout the day, I will help launch boats and bring boats in.
Like many other young volunteers, the 17-year-old has enjoyed getting to know the athletes.
So cool to meet other 17 and 18-year-olds from around the world because so many of them are my age. And so that's been really, really cool to meet all of these people and just realize like this is kind of history here. These people could be going to the Olympics in a few years.
Rosemary Vassilides, organizer chairman, says they are separated into the race committee made up of judges and the shore volunteers who help the sailors prepare the boats for the big race.
We wanted to make quite an impression on these young athletes, especially coming to Texas, and wanted to show them our warm hospitality. And it's such an awesome venue for sailing that it's just we just wanted to make a huge impact on that and put Corpus Christi on the map.
But they are all helping to keep our waters clean, as the event's theme is to protect the future of the oceans. Many of the volunteers are made up of the Corpus Christi Yacht Club, the Rotary, and several high schools, including 16-year-old Jonah Ferguson.
Even if it's just a hello or like good morning, I still get to interact with them and become acquaintances with them, and that's been a lot of fun. I sail some, but this makes me really want to get into the sport and become more competitive.
In the last 3 weeks, these volunteers have worked at least 9,500 hours. And the entire event has a whole ban on any plastic items, including water bottles, so sailors must bring their own reusable water bottles and can refill them at water stations. This also goes for plates and silverware. Everything is either real or fully compostable. Joe, Mackenzie.
All right, well, the volunteers, very valuable there, and the conditions on the Bayfront, really, they look to be ideal. I'm not an expert.